Hey guys, Lance here. Welcome back to the channel, and we got some cool gaming news here, guys. Like, even though people don't really know what this game is, Granblue, it became famous throughout the years, guys, especially with the Granblue fighting game. And I've just found this article. This article has been posted a while, like a while from now, but I thought this would be something good to read about and talk about. For those who don't know what Granblue is, guys, Granblue is a mobile cell phone RPG, and the franchise wound up branching out, wound up turning into a fighting game. But before the fighting game was even coming out, there was an action RPG that was in development way before the fighting game, and not a lot of people know about it because it's been in Japan only. Then they just little tidbits have been coming out here and there, and seeing some of the Granblue's live streams and stuff like that, where you were able to get a chance to take a glimpse at the game. But anyway, we're going to read this article. All right. Granblue Fantasy Relink gets new release window. 4 years after its announcement. Yes, it was 4 years. Was it CryGames finally announced when it expects to release Granblue Fantasy Relink, the PS4 and the PS5. All right. Granblue Fantasy Relink has gone through quite yet seemingly rough development path. However, the developers of CryGames may finally be ready to release the game within the next 2 years. The game, which is an action RPG adaptation of CryGames' massive mobile game, Granblue Fantasy, was announced all the way back in 2016. CryGames has announced that it plans to launch the Granblue Fantasy Relink in 2022 for PlayStation 4 and now for PS5 too. Hopefully it gets an enhancement on PS5. I definitely would want that. The game was originally announced as a collaboration between CryGames and Nier Replicant and Bayonetta developer Platinum Games, which I already knew that they helped them out with this game, which I thought it was pretty cool. Platinum was the primary developer of the title until February 2019, when the studio announced that it had left the project entirely to CryGames to develop. I thought that part was kind of risky as well, since CryGames has remained was definitely silent regarding the development of Granblue Fantasy Relink. Instead of marketing a mobile games fighting games game spinoff Granblue Fantasy Versus, which was developed by Dragon Ball Fighter Z and Guilty Gear developer Arc System Works. Today, during the Granblue Fantasy Fest 2020, CryGames broke its silence regarding Granblue Fantasy Relink and revealed the game's first major gameplay demonstration, showcasing the game's four-player cooperative gameplay. Now, I'm definitely excited to do that, especially with my brothers, especially with them, and probably get one of our friends to play with us, because I like playing four-player games like with people, or just multiplayer games in general, guys, especially something like this. If you guys want to check out the fest right here, you can right here. That's a long video, but you guys can check it out. During the stream, revealing the gameplay, director Tetsuya admitted that he believes Granblue Fantasy Relink was announced far too early, and claimed that with the hindsight of the past 4 years, he would rather have waited until summer of 2021 to announce the game. He also revealed that Blue, the original protagonist created for Relink, had been scrapped in favor of the original game's Gran. Okay, Gran and Digita, as they had grown more popular with the fans, with fans thanks to the game's anime and fighting game adaptation. Despite this, an alternate color of Digita has already appeared in Granblue Fantasy Versus, and Blue's costume will be repurposed for Gran and Ajita's Relink. I never knew nothing about this character, Blue. Fukura also provided a major development update on the project, dating all the way back to when Platinum Games left the project. He wanted to reassure fans that simply because there is no news on development does not mean the development has halted, especially as the team has now completed work on the game's engine for the whole year of refining it. CryGames Osaka will now spend the next 2 years finishing the development of the game's main content, polishing it and integrating the PS5 support. Nice. Despite leaving the project almost 2 years ago, Platinum Games influence can be seen in the game's combat, which are remnants of the Nier Replicant, while incorporating cooperative elements similar to the Monster Hunter Worlds. This definitely a very ambitious game for the team like Cry Games, who is relatively new to the big budget console development and one of the massive potential to succeed given the popularity of MiHoYo Genshin Impact. Now guys, I'm definitely excited to play this game. I'm a big fan of the art style, and I would like to have characters, if I was to make characters, designed almost similar to like this. It almost has like a Final Fantasy Tactics draw style to it. I'm definitely excited to play this game, and we're going to show the introduction to the game, a little bit of the gameplay. We're not going to go too deep with it because the video is pretty long. Alright, so here we go. Here's the intro to the game. It's been a while since I looked at it, guys. Freaking dope. Like, look at the artwork. Look at the animation, like, you know, with the characters and stuff. And just imagine playing this game with your friends. And we don't really have too many like anime-based games that are like this. We really don't. And if you guys get a chance, check the anime out too. It's not that long. Dope. Man, and I'm definitely into Lances, guys. I love Lance characters. And some of these characters are also from the Granblue fighting game. Dope. Man. Big. Dang, that boot is crazy. Hey. And these two characters are not on the game, by the way. The Lance character and the guy with the big sword. Just these two over here. Lancelot and the other dude. Fire. This Grand. Bang! Dope. Yeah, this game is gonna be good. Alright, we're just gonna show you guys a little. I'm just gonna show you guys a little bit of this gameplay. Now remember, this is co-op, guys. Here's the boards that you can traverse to. Here's your teammates right here. Dope. I'm definitely excited to play this game, and also be a cool game to stream too. Dope. Yo. And the thing is, we can't really see this game as full glorious because this footage was basically taken from the stream, I believe. So, for some kind of reason, when that Japan the streams, it's just not that good. But look at this combat, guys. This is definitely dope. And also, I want to know what the story is too. Dope. Yeah! You can do team up attack. Dang! Dope. Well, that's it for that right there. I wanted to show you guys some of the gameplay, and I'm definitely excited to play it. Like, looks like we won't be getting it till next year. I wish it would have been this year, guys, because, like, literally, like, this game just looks too gorgeous not to be able to play this early. But then again, there's too many games coming out this year anyway, so I guess I can wait. Long as they're finishing the development at a good time, guys. Nobody's like rushing the development and stuff. But I'm definitely anticipating this game, and hopefully we get a worldwide release. Like, instead of like it come out in Japan first, we gotta wait like a half a year to like maybe a year in order to play this game. But let me know what you guys think, and are you excited for Granblue Fantasy Relink? I know I'm excited. Guys, don't forget that thumbs up buttons. That definitely helps in the YouTube algorithm. That is the like button. Comment. Give me your guys' thoughts on what you think of this game and are you anticipating it. I'll put a link in the description below so you guys can check out the full video of this game. But it's Kill Lancer. Stay tuned for some more.